Bruh, I need to turn this off. Hey guys, it's Aila here and I am back with another video. Another? Hey guys, it's Aila here and I am back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Vampire Diaries, but with a twist. I'm literally going to go on YouTube and look at some of the comments that people have left about certain characters in the Vampire Diaries and literally react to it. I don't have the energy to go through every single character in the Vampire Diaries because there are way too many. Half of them, I even forgot about them. As in, I was rewatching it the other day and I even forgot that Anna existed. Yeah, who's that? So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. First character we're going to be talking about is the one and only lovely Elena. Basically, I've just gone into YouTube, typed in Elena Gilbert, and have clicked on the first video that I see, and I'm looking through the comments, and I'm picking one. I read, I love Elena. She's my favorite character. I think she's very misunderstood. A lot of people hate on her, and I don't get why. I understand she can have some bad moments. But don't we all? She's human after all. No one's perfect. In the end, she always tried to do the right thing and always tried to put everyone else before her. Team Elena. Team Delena. And to that I say off with your head, because I would kindly like to say that I disagree. Now let's break down this paragraph. I love Elena, she's my favorite character. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. If she's your favorite character, no, I can't ignore that. If she's your favorite character, if Elena Gilbert is your favorite character, then you need to check again.
I don't know how y'all do shit where you from, but let me tell you something, where I'm from, we don't do shit like that.
We need to have a talk. We need to book a meeting. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Because Elena is such a crying, selfish, manipulative individual. She's such a draining character. Like, I can't even, how can she be your favorite? Damon exists, right? Okay, right. There's Klaus, there's Rebecca, there's Bonnie. There's even Caroline. Caroline, that was annoying at the beginning. But there are just so many characters in that series that could be your favorite and you pick Elena, alright? I understand she can have some bad moments, but don't we all, sis? Everybody has bad moments, right? You are correct. But Elena's bad moments caused uproars within the society, within the town. As in, sis, the world doesn't revolve around you. It doesn't revolve around you. You have main character syndrome. It's okay to let somebody else have the spotlight, sis. Dearie, love, it's alright. You can have Stefan and Damon, but just because you have a slight inconvenience in your life doesn't mean that everyone needs to have a slight inconvenience in their life. Okay, if you are upset, that doesn't mean that the whole world has to come running to you. Alright? Okay. As in, yeah, I get that Elena's parents died. I understand that Jenna died. I understand that Jeremy died. Okay, she has had a lot of loss in her life, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. You can grieve. That's cool. But now your best friend wants to grieve. You don't want to be there for her, or you want her to be there for you.
Ooh, this motherfucker playing with me!
You're in love with one brother and then you jump to the other brother. And that's all, that's cool. If that's all you want to do, then that's cool. But now when Rebecca gave Stefan the option to turn off his humanity so he can forget the pain that you caused him, you are out here like, oh, Stefan, why would you do that? No, don't forget. Are you sick? Are you sick? Because why do you not want the person that you love, like maybe you're not in love with him, the person that you love not be happy? Why must he be obsessed with you after you have said that you're in love with somebody else? Answer me that question. Because I'm not getting it. So if anybody can explain to me, explained in the comments. Thank you very much. Another reason as to why I hate Elena is that she always makes herself the victim. I'm pretty sure she was mad at Stefan for being friends with Rebecca because Rebecca tried to kill her, but didn't Elena try to kill Rebecca? Didn't Elena kill Rebecca's brother? Wasn't Elena conniving and scheming 2 murders? You know, both being Rebecca's brothers. Wasn't that happening? Right. And yeah, she just always made herself the victim. I just hate that. As in, it's not everyday victim. Like, you did do things and you never really admitted to it. It's always, they did this to me, they did this to me, they did this to me, as an excuse for you to do things to them. That's not okay. Okay, next person is Bonnie Bennett. So this comment says, Bonnie should have listened to her grandmother's warning. Bonnie should have listened to her grandmother's warning about getting involved with these people. She was left with no one and lost everyone because of the exact people. And that comment was made by This Nigerian Loves Eating Suya. Same. In response to this comment, they did not lie. Technically, Bonnie's grandmother didn't say stay away from Elena or stay away from Caroline or anything like that, but Bonnie's grandmother did say stay away from the vampires. Elena became a vampire, Caroline became a vampire. Stefan was alright, but Stefan was always gonna bat for Elena. Bonnie should have used her head, but no, because they were friends, Bonnie was like, I'm gonna stick with my friends. Sister, know your friends. They know your friends. Like, you know when Bonnie took her long breaks and just didn't get any screen time? If she just stayed there, not getting screen time, and was living her own life somewhere else, she would not be in half the problems that she was in. The people that she loved would not have died how they did, and it just wouldn't have been a thing. On a serious note, this girl deserves so much better. Her grandma died, Jeremy died, she died, Enzo died. All the people that she loved and cared about died. Like, her grandma wouldn't have died if people didn't start wanting to go into tomb. Bonnie's grandma died from Bonnie trying to close a tomb that she didn't have any business going in the first place.
Okay,
she didn't have any business opening it, she didn't have any business closing it. But because her friends wanted to use it, now she lost her grandma. And they didn't even end up finding what they were looking for inside that stupid tomb. So that means Bonnie's grandmother died in vain. But that flag clearly wasn't red enough for Bonnie. This isn't hate against Bonnie, because Bonnie deserves literally the world. But like, if she had listened to her grandmother, then I don't think she would have been in any of the problems that she was in now. So I totally agree with that comment. Right. Guys, this is completely off topic, but have you met Dippy? Of course you haven't. He's just been in the background there and nobody's met him. But look, it's Dippy. Dippy's moral support, alright? He's going to be in these videos, just chilling at the back. Next character we're talking about is Caroline Forbes. Yes, the one and only Caroline Forbes. And this comment reads, At the beginning, I really hated her and felt like she was this. At the beginning, I really hated her and felt she was...
He needs some milk!
At the beginning, I really hated... I don't know if it's me that cannot speak English or if it's the person that cannot write English. But don't come for me, because English is my first language. At the beginning, I really hated her and felt she was this mean, fake friend. But as the show progressed, she became one of the sweetest and best characters in the show. Honestly, I like her more than Elena. Plus, she and Klaus's storyline should be a little bit more long. I really loved them. It wasn't me at fault, I don't care. This one didn't English at all. I'm lying because I'm about to put this comment up so you guys can read it yourselves. It's me that is illiterate apparently. Breaking down this comment, yeah, I will not lie, Caroline was really annoying at the beginning, as in, I don't know how to describe it. Like, she was jealous of Elena, she wanted all the attention, she was upset that she couldn't get male attention like Elena could. She wasn't Little Miss Perfect like Elena was, but Elena was far from perfect, as we all know. She didn't have any self-confidence on the inside, but she would project overconfidence on the outside. But then whenever anything would go wrong, or Elena or somebody else would get more attention, she'd be really upset, and that really annoyed me as an individual. Because Caroline, just be yourself. I really do think that becoming a vampire for Caroline was the best thing that ever happened to her. Shoot me, that's your business. Because after her transition and everything, she was starting to have more compassion for people. She was starting to have more of a personality, a likable one at least. And let's not even begin to talk about her attitude towards her mum before and after becoming a vampire. Like, whoa. I think her and Stefan was the best thing that ever happened to her. To be honest, her and Klaus would have been the best thing that ever happened to her and him. But obviously she didn't give Klaus a chance because she was in love with that idiot. What's his Tyler. She was in love with that idiot, that dog. She was in love with a dog, basically, right? And yeah, we could argue that Klaus was a dog as well, but he was only half dog. But Klaus was only half dog, so that's acceptable. But no, oh wait, Tyler was half dog as well. Klaus was original half dog. All right, okay, good. And I really do think that the British accent really. Okay, this isn't a video about Klaus and Tyler. This is about Caroline. But Caroline and Klaus should have been a thing for way longer. I said what I said. I don't care. She made Klaus better, and he made her accept herself a bit more, I think. The next character is going to be Catherine. Catherine. I fucking hate her, but like I love her at the same time. Katerina Petrova. This comment says, Catherine had her entire family slaughtered, got her child taken away from her, was on the run from Klaus for 500 years, and went through these things all by herself. She's a strong, badass woman and survivor. She doesn't sit around and cry like Elena does. Elena has everyone to protect her, but Catherine was by herself. Catherine may have been a bit of a bitch at times, but in the end, she went through so much more than Elena. She was a bitch because her life made her that way. I will forever love Katerina Petrova. Elena, did you hear that? Right, okay. Well, I agree with this comment, to be honest. Catherine is what she is because of life's circumstances. I don't know, Catherine is a complicated character because yes, all of this stuff happened to her that made her who she is, but like certain things that Catherine did, she didn't have to do them. She didn't have to kill Jeremy. Catherine would rather hurt somebody else before somebody hurt her, which I guess, no, there's not even any excuse for that. That's wrong, but I understand why she did it because she's been hurt for so many years. The instinct for her is hurt before someone else hurts me. So I kind of get that. It's not a free pass for Catherine, but I get her thoughts process. Elena, Catherine. I don't necessarily like Catherine like so much, but at the end of the day, she was funny and she wasn't crying 24/7. She wasn't always looking for a prince in shining armor. It just wasn't everyday cry. Like, shut up, Elena. Be quiet. Next character that I'm gonna comment on is gonna be Rebecca. Rebecca. We're gonna talk about Rebecca. I got a special power that I'm not afraid to use. Someone call her Bex. I'm sorry, what? Bex. I didn't know that we were close like that. I didn't know that Rebecca was close to people like that. She seems so... Anyways, okay, Rebecca Michelson. This comment says, you forgot when Elena and Rebecca are arguing in season 4 and Rebecca tells her, well, your boyfriend liked me once, a lot more than once. That was a total T-sip. And obviously she was referring to Stefan when she said that. But it's the truth, no? Before you were born, Elena. I just needed to read that. Let me actually go and find a quote for Rebecca. It is currently 1 a.m. So yes, I'm making these noises on you. Okay, this comment. I mean, the only person who actually took the chance to see Rebecca's true self, except her brothers, was Matt. But of course she got let down again. Matt really had seen Rebecca's true inner self and he trusted her. He loved her. If everyone in the Vampire Diaries weren't always bending over backwards to save poor Elena, they could have had a chance. Many people just used Rebecca to figure out how to kill her family or get to her brothers. Oh, I'm upset because it's true, like... Sometimes Rebecca did things that deserved the backlash that it got. But a lot of the time Rebecca was just trying to change as a human being, and she was just trying to get rid of the whole, because I'm from the original family, I have a terrible stigma. Like, she just wanted to be human again. And I think everybody deserves a second chance. Like, she wanted a second chance at life. She didn't want to be this evil person that everyone was fearing all the time. But yeah, Rebecca deserved a shot and Matt was ready to give it to her. And it's just really upsetting because nobody actually trusted her, and it all goes back to fucking Elena. But we do love Rebecca. Top class instigator. That's what Rebecca was. And I was all for it. Well guys, you've reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like, comment and subscribe and share. Thank you very much. Bye.
I compelled a student to perform surgery on Stefan's niece, and you found a way to make this about you? God, you truly have a gift, Elena.